It is my pleasure to welcome into the program Deb Roberts, the Executive Director of Home on the Range Animal Haven, and Pam Brekken, who's the Vice President of the Board, to the program. Good morning, ladies. How are you today?
Great, thanks.
Well, I appreciate your time this morning. Deb, I'm going to start with you as the Executive Director. Let's talk a little bit about Home on the Range Animal Haven, and I know it's an animal sanctuary that you guys got 36 animals right now. Talk a little bit about the background of Home on the Range Animal Haven and your involvement as well. Just kind of give us an idea.
Okay, we incorporated in February of 2012. Mm-hmm. We started because we felt there was a need in Laramie to have a place where farm animals could be taken in that had been abandoned or abused, neglected. Mm-hmm. And then over the years, what we've done is we've invited groups to come out. It's attracted adolescents that are at risk typically, and they come out and interact with the animals. The animals have learned to be like therapy animals.
Okay. Now, how far outside of town are you guys?
It's out on Howe Road, so it's south on 287 across from the cement plant.
Okay, okay. All right, so that gives you an idea. And I know a lot of folks in the listening audience, you're familiar with Home on the Range Animal Haven, and some of you have probably interacted and helped out. And I know at this point in time, you guys are in need of a little bit of help. And I appreciate you reaching out because I want to kind of share and put out a little spotlight here on the fact that you guys might be losing your home here pretty quickly. Pam is the Vice President of the Board right now, and Pam, I'm going to bring you in here. And it seems like the property owners decided to kind of do something in their best interest, which kind of puts you guys in a little bit of a pickle, it sounds like. If you wouldn't mind stepping up and talking a little bit about what's going on, and just it sounds like a difficult decision kind of came, and you guys weren't maybe ready for it just yet.
Yeah, so the absentee property owner has, her circumstances have changed a little bit, and it's in her best interest. She notified us that she's going to put the property up for sale. It did come as a surprise for us because she had let us be on the land for the last 7 years, and we're really building community and awareness, and like Deb said, having a lot of youth groups and adults and school-age children come out and really start changing lives, not only for the animals but for the people. So currently we are looking for possibly a new place or trying to raise funds so we can purchase the place that we're at and keep all the animals together as a family and keep our home and our work going for the community.
Well, and this is an organization, folks, that is entirely volunteer based, and so basically any funds that you do get are devoted to the care of the animals, if I realize that correctly.
Yes, that's right. We are all volunteer. There's no salary, no payment. Deb is the caretaker of the animals, and so she takes care of everybody night and day, and then works a full-time job. I work a full-time job. We have a small board, and then we have a core group of volunteers that come out and help with the land and clean up and maintenance and all that sort of stuff. So any funds we get go directly for the care of the animals.
So as you guys get this news, and obviously this is kind of tough news, what are some of the next steps here that you're looking at? Obviously you mentioned a little bit, Pam, but what are some of the next steps here that, I mean, is this got to happen quickly? Do we got a little bit of time here, Deb? Give me a little bit more information on this.
She asked us to vacate by May 1st, so.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully we can negotiate a little more time.
Yeah, now, okay, so May 1st, in case you didn't hear Deb there in the background a little bit, but now you were out there, seems like night and day, all the time, caring for these animals, and this is a big property. It's not anything small. You're talking about 60 acres here, it sounds like.
About 65 acres.
Wow.
So there's lots of nice pasture, so the majority of the year the animals can be on the pasture, which is the healthiest environment for them.
And in addition to that, Pam mentioned all the volunteers that help out. You're talking about, all kinds of different commitments, I'm imagining, here with everybody that volunteers.
Yes, there is, and they're incredible volunteers. They come out and help us when the groups come out. The community has been very supportive, and so we really need to be able to continue what we're doing and help the animals and the people in the community.
So how, if I am in the community and am interested in helping out, how can I go about helping out? Pam, Deb, what's the best way to get a hold of you and to help out Home on the Range Animal Haven?
Well, we have several options. We have started a GoFundMe page for people outside of the community if they would like to donate and step up. We're having a couple fundraisers coming up. We're going to have a wine tasting the 13th of April at Altitudes, and those proceeds will go directly to Home on the Range. We also have our Summer Fun raffle coming up in April, and tickets will be available about town. One of the prizes is Yetis. We always raffle off Yetis.
Okay.
People can also give us ideas if there's a professional grant writer out there that has some spare time on their hands that would like to help us write some grants and find some other funding. That would be great. We're also open to investors, just really anything that we can help gather funds to, like I said, either purchase our current home, which would be probably the best case scenario, or find land with pasture and outbuildings and infrastructure that we could transition to with all our animals.
Well, that's obviously that's going to be a tall task. So obviously you'd like to stay on the land that you're on. You're used to it. Everybody's used to it and where it is and all that good stuff. So the transition to a new place might have to go down that road. Best way to get a hold of you guys if they have ideas or they want to. You mentioned the GoFundMe page. We'll talk about that. But what would be the best way to get a hold of you, Pam?
The best way they can call us, and Deb swims dogs all day, so she's in the pool, so texting would be best for her. Her number is 760-0534.
Okay.
They can also contact me. My number is 760-4753. They can email us. Our address is laramiehomeontherange@gmail.com.
Okay.
And we also have a website that they can contact us through, and that's laramiehomeontherange.org.
All right.
Facebook.
Oh, and Facebook too.
Oh, okay, yeah. Facebook.com/Laramie Home on the Range if you want to contact them via social media. So it sounds like you guys are kind of up in the timeline. This is a short amount of time. Do we have a ballpark in terms of the amount of funds that you have to raise here, Deb?
Well, it kind of depends on the property. The woman that has the property now suggested she would like $700,000.
Okay.
We've got a realtor working with us that's trying to find property that may be, 35 or 40 acres, ideally. So we're just asking people to come forward if they know of something. We might be able to temporarily go someplace till we got something permanent.
Okay, all right. Well, again, we're talking with Pam Brekken and Deb Roberts from Home on the Range Animal Haven. This is a 501c3 animal sanctuary, currently housing 36 animals, but unfortunately about to lose their home. And so, how have you seen the community step up so far? For either of you, Deb or Pam, how have you had some good reach out thus far from the community after kind of getting this news out here?
Like in the last 12 to 13 days, we've collected, I think it's $13,500.
Oh, wow.
From people that have just stepped forward with personal donations. The GoFundMe page now has a little over $4,000.
Okay.
Had some pledges if we buy property.
Okay.
They'll contribute.
So again, you can help in a variety of different ways, and just get a hold of Pam, Deb. Again, you can access them through their website or on Facebook. And as Pam mentioned, probably texting Deb at her phone number, and we'll remind you folks in the audience of the phone number. Probably texting her is better because it sounds like you're really busy with all the animals. That's a full-time job in and of itself, it sounds like.
Especially this time of year.
Yeah, I bet. Well, then they're kind of coming from being inside in the winter to trying to get out on the pasture land a little more.
Yeah. They really enjoy it these sunny days.
Yeah. There's good news in the forecast for you today, tomorrow, and Thursday. I won't say about Friday just now, but that's okay. That might be a challenge. But again, Home on the Range Animal Haven, as Pam and Deb explained, not only are they trying to help out the animals, but they work with community organizations, at-risk youth, developmental and intellectually challenged adults, school-age children, just trying to help out. A lot of it deals with a lot of good therapy.
Oh, it's incredible. The animals have just become such phenomenal therapy animals. The people come and they just come to the fences and their enclosures, and people get in and interact with them, and the animals have just become amazing.
Yeah, I've seen some interaction like that firsthand. I have a pet at home, and it helps me take a little bit of the stress out of the day. There's no doubt about that. So I can certainly understand you guys have a love for animals, but again, there's a lot that goes into this. They need your help, and if you would like to help out, you can certainly do so. Again, you can contact Pam. Let's talk about your phone number, Deb's phone number, if folks want to text again. I just want to get out the contact information one more time here before I let you go this morning.
Absolutely. My phone number is 760-4753, and Deb's phone number is 760-0534. And we know, a challenge of this magnitude, it'll be impossible to overcome without the help of all the great people in this community. Everyone's really come out to support us, and we've had a lot of positive feedback, and we are confident that we're going to make this work with the help of everybody, and we are changing lives, and we look at the community to help us continue to do so.
Absolutely. Anything else before I let you ladies go that folks need to be aware of at this point in time? I think we're good?
Yep.
All right.
Be sure to look for our raffle tickets out and about in April.
All right. So you got the wine tasting. You said
Correct.
that was the 13th.
13th at Altitudes, and you can get tickets by going into Altitudes or by phoning them, and by later today they should have it up on their website.
Okay. All right. So that's the 13th, and then be looking for the raffle tickets. Best way to get the raffle tickets on the website?
Yep, they can email us, and I'll be about town throughout May and June selling them at various businesses around town, but they can always go to the website or email us.
All right. Again, laramiehomeontherange@gmail.com
Correct.
is the email. laramiehomeontherange.org is the website, and you can also find them on Facebook. Pam, Deb, thanks so much for coming in, and kind of hopefully we help you spread the news and get more awareness out there and help you out in the cause here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day, everybody.